Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about the reproduction in fungi. There are two types of reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, it is also called as vegetative reproduction, and non-sexual reproduction or somatic reproduction, and sexual reproduction. And in the vegetative reproduction, there is no fusion of male and female nuclei or cells or sex organs, and it is seen in the imperfect stage or anamorphic stage. And every fungi has anamorphic stage, and most of the fungi has anamorphic stage and telomorphic stage. In telomorphic or perfect stage, we can see the sexual stage. Sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction means union of male and female nuclei or fusion of male and female nucleus. Here they require the two specific sex organs. Male sex organ is called as antheridium and female sex organ is called as ascigonium. And the gametangia can be divided into two types: isogametangia and heterogametangia. Isogametangia means the male and female gametangia or male and female sex organs are similar, and heterogametangia two different sex organs are present, and and through sexual reproduction the sexual spores are produced. The sexual spores have thick cell walls, so they can be survived in the unfavorable conditions, so these are called as the resting spores. And in asexual reproduction they produce the asexual spores only through the mitosis division. And fragmentation. Fragmentation means breakdown of the cells. The hyphae is breakdown into individual cells, and the individual cells will develop into the new mycelium. And the spores produced through the fragmentation are called arthrospores. Anthron means joint and spore means seeds. Example for this arthrospores are oidium and geotrichum. And this type of production of spores are two types: intercalary and terminal production. Intercalary means in between the hyphae, the middle cell will be converted into the spore, and terminal cell will be converted into the spore. It is called as terminal spores, and it is of example for it is chlamydospores. Example for the chlamydospores are Fusarium oxysporium and Astylago tritici. And next one is fission or transverse fission. The name itself indicates that fission means division. Transverse means in the transverse direction the fission will be takes place. Example for the transverse fission is Saccharomyces. After the fission, the parental cell and daughter cells are detached, and this daughter cell can be individually grown. And the third one of the sexual reproduction method is budding. But through budding, the spores produced through budding are blastospores, and the the parental cell produces the buds, and these buds are detached from the parent and producer and can be grown individually. Example for it is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Sporulation. Sporulation means process of production of spores is called sporulation. The spores means simple propagative and survival units. Propagative, they can be grown, and survival, they are survived under unfavorable conditions as the dormant spores. And the spores are different types. Sporangiophores. Sporangiophore produces the sporangia, zoospores, and aplanospores. And the example for it is downy mildew and rhizopus. And conidia is produced through the conidiophore, and the example for the conidia producing are ascomycota, example powdery mildew. And now let us go into the different methods of sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction can be planogametic copulation, gametangial contact, gametangial copulation, spermatization, somatogamy. Planogametic copulation, it is also called as gametogamy. Fission of two naked gametes. Gametogamy means gametes fusion. Fusion of two naked gametes. One may be motile and other may be non-motile, or both are motile. And based on motility and their shape, there are three types of gametogamy. Isogamy means fusion of two motile and similar gametes. Example for the isogamy is Plasmodiphora brassica. And anisogamy, two different dissimilar gametes are fusion of motile gametes. Allomyces macrogynous. And heterogamy, dissimilar gametes, one may be motile and another non-motile. The egg is present and the sperms are motile. Egg is non-motile and sperms are motile. Gametangial contact, it is also called gametogamy or oogamy. Example for it is Pictium apanodermata, and it has male sex organ is Antheridium and female sex organ is Ascogonium. At the point of contact, this degeneration of cell wall takes place and produces a fertilization tube, and the male nuclei from the Antheridium enters into the female sex organ and forms a dichorion. And after that, it undergoes karyogamy, then immediately undergoes meiosis and produces the sexual spores like ascospores, basidospores. Gametangial copulation. Gametangial copulation, it is also called gametangiogamy. Example for it is Rhizopus stolonifer. Here the two gametangia are present. It is not differentiated, but we have to one is positive. It means maybe male and female. Those two come in contact with each other, and they lose the identity and produces the spores. Spermatization. Spermatization is seen in the Basidium mycota. Puccinia graminis. It is a causal organism of wheat black rust. And spermatia or sperms produced through the spermatophores. On the spermatophore, spermatia is produced, and the spermatia will be come in contact with the receptive hyphae, and the spermatia enters into the receptive hyphae and produces the dikaryotic cells. Somatogamy. Somatogamy means soma means it is indirectly saying the vegetative cells. Undifferentiated somatic cells or spores are produced through the somatogamy. Here, the somatic cells come in contact with each other, and the nuclei will be transferred into the another cell and produces the dikaryon. Example for it is agaricus. Thank you.